Hey guys, what's up? My name's Chris if you didn't know it, and if you did, hi, it's Chris. If you didn't know, I was in a major car accident not much long ago. What am I saying? I posted a picture on Instagram of my car literally being inside of a fabric store, sideways, and the caption said something like, "I saw my life flash before my eyes." And I was overwhelmed with the amount of messages I was getting about, "I hope you're okay, but can you please clarify on your life flash before your eyes?" And I feel like a lot of us are just so curious on what is on the other side of this life, where when I said that, people wanted to understand where I was coming from, or understand if I was just over exaggerating and if I really did see anything. And I guess this video is just going to be about that. And also, for everyone who is asking what happened, and I just gave you a rundown, this is going to be the full story, and I hope you guys enjoy.
These are the most annoying eyelashes in the world. Ew. Is it off?
Ugh. I cannot, tell a truthful story with eyelashes on.
Do I look like a boy now? I really just couldn't tell the story with these eyelashes on. They were just too much.
Okay, anyways. So, there were 3 lanes, and I was in the second lane. There were 2 cars in front of me, and the light was red. The light turned green, and I decided to go into the lane closest to the sidewalk. I turn my wheel, and I go straight. So here's my car, and someone with a big ass Challenger is coming this way and speeds up to make his red light and basically catapults me into the light pole in the right corner of the intersection. So I'm going towards this light pole, basically knowing that I'm about to die right now. And I remember staring at the light pole and thinking, wow, they just got me at the perfect angle to shoot my body, not my car, my body at the light pole. And obviously after that, there's no turning back. You can't be alive after you just get your body thrusted at a light pole. It was literally right here, the light pole. And I just remember thinking, wow, this is really it. This is the end. And then, I know it's gonna sound like, how are all of these thousands of things happening in this one split second? But it's like, when you're in this near-death experience, these seconds have milliseconds, and those milliseconds feel like minutes.
I don't know how to explain that, but I guess that's how I can explain it.
I remember thinking, I'm about to die right now, and I was about to tense up my body when suddenly I hear my old dance teacher literally in my ear. I don't remember this story. I hear him tell me a story that he told me a few years ago, again in my ear. And he once told me that he was in a car accident with a few of his friends, and that him and his best friend were asleep in the car. And when they got in a car accident, their bodies were loose, so they didn't tense up like the rest of their friends. And those 2 were the only ones that walked out of it without any injuries at all. And I remember, as I'm going towards this light pole and I'm about to tense the fuck up, I hear my dance teacher in my ear, and I hear him say, "Don't tense up. Remember, fall asleep. Remember?" And I remember I heard him say that. As crazy as that sounds, I heard him say that. And I closed my eyes, and I relaxed, and I remember my car finally landed, and it all just shook, and I remember being sideways and trying to find where I landed, because I knew I was going for the light pole, but all of my airbags went off. Oh, and all of a sudden it's like 10 people just slapped you in the face, and these are like wrestlers. Like 10 wrestlers just slapped you in the face, and They both go off, my side one and my front one. And I remember my head hitting the side, my head hitting the front. I remember as they went off, that's when my whole life flashed before my eyes. When I told my friends that my life flashed before my eyes, I told them that I was so thankful for this life and for all the memories that I made of it, and that God showed me all of the things that I should be thankful for. But that's not the truth. And I haven't told anyone this. So when my life flashed before my eyes, it was like God was showing me every moment of weakness that I had in this life of mine. He showed me every moment that I was a complete bitch to someone. Every moment that I didn't have the guts to tell someone how I felt, so I was just rude to them instead. It was like my life flashed before my eyes. And the only scenes that God chose for me to see again were the ones that I didn't want to see. The scenes of complete and total loneliness and bitterness that I had. And I remember thinking, that's what you want me to see, God. All of the times that I was just so rude to people, so insecure, so mad. I remember being so angry that that was the last things I was going to see. And then I woke up to my car steaming. My car was steaming and I was sideways in the middle of a store. And I remember I was like, wait, I'm alive still? I shouldn't be alive. And I looked to the side and it was like a comedic moment with a bunch of store workers looking at me like this. Literally. And they're all like, oh my gosh, we're gonna call the ambulance, don't worry, don't worry. And I remember thinking, but I'm supposed to be dead. You don't just see your life flash before your eyes and stay alive. I'm supposed to be dead. Not thinking, I grabbed the handle, my car being completely sideways, and I open the door and I fall straight out into a pile of glass. And I just remember a crowd of people. When I could finally get my thoughts together about what has just happened, because I swore that I was dead, I called my 4 best friends, Sean, Devin, Jojo, and Pharaohs, to come and just be with me, so I knew that this wasn't a dream and I knew that I wasn't just in a limbo land. One of the officers came and grabbed me and made me see the scene. And he asked me,
did you dodge the pole?
And I was like,
No, I didn't dodge the pole.
And he was like,
so you didn't turn your wheel?
And I told him that it was impossible for me to turn the wheel because I was airborne, so I knew that that wouldn't have made a difference. And he told me that it was impossible for me not to hit the pole. He said he watched the video, like the street camera video, and the angle that the car hit me and the angle that it was thrusting me to was exactly the street pole, and that I should have been dead, and that it doesn't make any sense how I ended up in the store. And he looked at me and he said he didn't believe in miracles, but I sure as hell am lucky to be alive. I remember just standing there, looking at my car sideways, crashed into a fabric store, and my 4 best friends on the other side of the road, worried as hell, thinking that they were going to come to a crime scene with their best friend dead. I just remember thinking, this is my second shot that God is giving me. He showed me all those bad parts because he was trying to tell me that this isn't it, this isn't the end, that I have so much more to offer. I feel like as a dancer who's just trying to make it, I get so caught up in trying to be the best every single day that I forget that it's not about being the best dancer, but being the best person that you can be. Because at the end of the day, It's not about how many things that you book, or how many students are in your class, or who are you backup dancing for. That's not what it's about. And for a really long time, that's all that I thought life was about. But it's not. I'm realizing that I love to dance, but that I love people so much more. Sometimes with dance, I get so caught up in trying to be the best that I forget to try to be the best Christian that I can be and try to spread a light on this world that I'm supposed to. And although all the time I say I want to use dance as a tool to show people the Word of God, that's really not how it goes most of the time when you're dancing to
Hey, what's up, my nigga? Say hello, bitches.
like that. And that's what this industry is. It's about girls shaking their ass and cuss words to songs and stuff like that, which I mean, I totally understand. You can't change that. That's how this world is. But I can change how I treat people. When I saw my life flash before my eyes, I knew that I was missing something. That I was missing something that dance couldn't fulfill. And I know that's going to sound crazy to some people who know me because all you know me as is the dancer. But I feel like God was trying to tell me that I'm put on this earth for something way bigger than just dance. And I don't know what it is. And all I can say is that I promise that I'm going to be working on it every single day. And I'm so thankful for the second shot of life. And I want to tell everyone who's watching this that you are so much more than just your career. You are so much more than just a dancer or just someone in high school or someone's girlfriend or someone's boyfriend. You have so much more to offer, and I promise you that. We all get so caught up in what's going to happen tomorrow or like what our careers are going to be in a few years. I'm not trying to sound like Gandhi or anything in this. I just want everyone to know that you are so much more than what you think, and that life is so short. So maybe instead of planning on what you're gonna do tomorrow on a day that is not promised to you, just live your life to the fullest today. And I know we all say that. We all say things like, when I'm 20 I'll do this, or when I'm 30 I'll do this, when I'm 40 I'll do this. But those ages are not promised to you. I don't really know how to end this video. I guess I will just end it like this. I was given a second chance by God, and I truly believe that. But don't make God have to put you in a near-death experience in order for you to know that you have to make a difference in your life. Just know that you do. I'm telling you that you do. Live your life to the fullest. YOLO. Life is too short and not a day is promised. And I know this is just me saying a bunch of cliche things that we all hear every single day, but it's just completely true. Tell everyone that you love them, because you don't know when your last day here will be. Cherish every moment of this crazy life, even when it sucks, because you never know when it will be your last. I love you all so very much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week, because I'm going to start up this YouTube again. And also I'm going to bleach my hair because it's not supposed to be orange. But have a great rest of your day or night or morning, wherever you are, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Goodbye!